Hello students and welcome to this video. Today we're going to be reviewing mass as we learned today in the classroom. So to just review the definition of mass, remember that mass is the amount of atoms that make up an object. So it's called mass, or the amount of matter that something has, or the amount of atoms that something has. Remember that matter is anything that takes up space and has mass. So the mass is the amount of atoms that something has. In this picture, we have an elephant and we have a mouse. Okay, so which one has more mass? The elephant or the mouse? Which one has the greatest mass? So we already know that the elephant is heavier and the mouse is lighter, but that is describing their weight. Okay, it's like when you go to the doctor to see when you are sick, normally they measure your weight. So weight and mass are two different things. So we need to describe their mass instead. If you want to describe mass, ask yourself, does it take more atoms to create an elephant or a mouse? So obviously the elephant has more mass because it takes more atoms to create an elephant. Okay, so the elephant is bigger, so we need more atoms to create an elephant. So if you have a pencil and you have your notebook, which one needs less atoms to be created? The pencil, right? So the pencil has less mass. It's the same thing with the mouse. The mouse obviously is smaller, so we need less mass or less atoms to create the mouse. So if we compare the elephant and the mouse, obviously the elephant has more mass. So remember, mass is the amount of atoms that something has, or mass is is the amount of matter that something has. Okay guys, so you learned today that in order to measure the mass of different items, we need to use a special tool. Do you remember the name? I hope so. So the name is a triple beam balance, right? So I have a triple beam balance here and I'm ready to measure this hand sanitizer. But first, I would like to review what do we need to be sure first that this triple beam balance is prepared to measure the mass. So first of all, do you remember that it has two lines here? So these two lines has to match up. They have to be aligned. So if they are aligned, that means that the triple beam balance is ready to be used, right? Okay, so first we need to put the objects in the center of the balance, right? So then I'm gonna start moving the first weight. The first weight that we're gonna be using is the bigger one with the hundreds, right? You have to be moving one by one. Like 100, nothing happened. 200, 300, 400, and just the weight went down. So if this happened, you have to move the rider back one group. So let's put it back in 300. So now I'm gonna be moving the 10th. Okay, 10, 20. So because the weight drops, so we need to move the weight one groove back. Okay, so now I have 300 plus 10. Now I'm gonna be working with the ones. Well, my special tool to move the ones, I prefer to use the pencil, right? So you have to be moving like carefully until the lines again match up. Okay, it's dropping. We need to move a little bit more. Okay, it's almost there. A little bit back. Okay, let's wait. We need to be very patient when we are measuring the mass of an object because we need that the information is accurate. Okay, a little bit back. Today we were measuring different objects like the cup, and we were measuring I forgot what we were measuring. The cup and the juices, right? And you guys had a lot of fun. I was having fun watching you guys struggling and then doing it like scientists, like experts. So now we can say, so now we have the mass of the hand sanitizer. So the mass, so now in order to know the mass of the hand sanitizer, we need to add the amounts of each beam to find the total mass of the nearest tenth of a gram. So it's 300, we have 10, so it's 300 plus 10 plus 8, so it's 318.5. So the mass of the hand sanitizer is 318.5.